We're at the Commerce, the casino off the 5 Freeway. And everybody knows the Commerce, as it's affectionately known, around the world because it is the world's largest poker casino. And they also feature other games that you'll find in Vegas. We're with John Griffo, the director of casino development. And this is just more than a casino. I mean, you're attached to a hotel, and you've got all sorts of extras that you'll also find in Vegas that people just don't realize you have here.
Oh yeah, you know, in 2001 we opened the Crown Plaza Hotel, 200-room hotel, fully equipped with suites and all the amenities. But also included in that hotel was we opened a brand new spa, the spa at Commerce Casinos. Absolutely gorgeous, and you know it helps with the customers that want to come down for a couple hours. They play and feel like taking a little relaxing break. They go up to the spa for a couple hours, come back a little rejuvenated and ready to play for a little bit longer.
So one spouse can come here and play, and another spouse can go to the spa.
Exactly, and you'll find that happening, and sometimes you'll even find it the other way. I know most people are thinking that the husband will come down and play while the wife goes to the spa. Here at Commerce, it's quite the opposite sometimes, where the wife wants to come and play, and the guy will go up to the spa. The husband will go up to the spa.
What percentage are women players?
Probably about 15% of our customer base is female players.
Is that right? And has that grown over the years?
It has grown. The popularity of poker and the women that play poker has really expanded that market for us. It used to be just a men's game, but I think a lot of the professional poker players that are out there have really developed into, you know, it becoming more of a social setting. So
what made poker so big and so popular was television, and the televising of these big poker tournaments where there are $1 million prizes and buy-ins or entry fees of $10,000, and the World Series of Poker with a $10,000 entry fee. But it doesn't cost $10,000 to play in a daily tournament.
No. I mean, we do, Alan. We do in February every year our LAPC that is a $10,000 buy-in.
The LAPC is
the LA Poker Classic. I'm sorry. And what it is
that's a $10,000.
That's a $10,000 buy-in. Yeah. But there are events leading up to it and what are called satellites, where you can win your way. You don't have to come up with the $10,000. You come up with a little bit less money to win your way into that. And here at Commerce, it's besides the World Series of Poker, the LAPC is probably the second best tournament in the world. We've had winners. Phil Ivey one year took home, a well-known poker player, probably the best in the game, took home $1.8 million 2 years ago. And our largest payout for the LAPC main event, the $10,000 buy-in, was over $2.3 million. And that same year, second place won $1 million. So it's real exciting. But you're absolutely right. You don't have to come up with $10,000. And on a daily basis, we run tournaments here as little as $55. And I suggest that people that are interested in tournament poker, that's where they start. They start with these daily tournaments, whether it's at Commerce or another casino in LA or throughout the country. Start with a smaller buy-in tournament, a $55 buy-in tournament, and you'll learn how to play tournament poker, and then maybe someday advance your way up to where you don't have a problem entering these $10,000 buy-ins to win the big money.
Let's try to describe a $55 buy-in tournament. Generally, they're during the day, weekdays, right?
Yep. Yeah. We do two a day. We do one at noon and one at 6 every day, and the buy-ins range from $55 to $120 during the week.
All right. So how many people show up for a $55 tournament?
$55 tournament, we'll get about 60 players on average. About 60 players, and first place will take home on a $55 tournament. They'll take home maybe $1,600. Second place about $1,000, and then paid off down from there. So it's a good way. It's a good way to get your feet wet.
But the idea is it's a casual game.
It's a very casual game, you know, because you have the $55. You know you're only going to win or lose $55, and the exciting.
Well, you win more, but you only lose $55.
Yeah, you're only going to lose $55. Correct.
I mean, $55. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
You go out to a movie.
Don't have dinner, because if you have dinner and a movie, then you're way over $55.
Do you get husband-wife couples that come in and play the tournament?
Oh, we actually do. We have a couple customers that are regulars, husband and wife, come down and play in our 6 o'clock tournament every night. So, or 2 or 3. I shouldn't say every night, but 2 or 3 times a week.
Actually, for a beginner, is that a better way to learn poker because you have a fixed or a limit to your liability? The most you're going to lose is $55?
That would be my suggestion, is to start out playing tournament poker. Now, tournament poker and live poker are a little bit different because of the reasons that you stated. And for somebody that's wanting to come into the casino and try tournament poker out, I would suggest these daily tournaments. It's the way to learn.
Okay, we're talking to John Griffo at the Commerce Casino. This is Best Buys, Deals, and More on 790 KABC. I'm Alan Mendelson. My website, alanbestbuys.com. You have lessons here. You call it university?
Yeah, we have the Commerce Casino University of Poker. We run free lessons. Most people, if you look online or you check most of these sites out to teach somebody how to play poker, it can range anywhere from $1,500 a lesson. From $150 a lesson to $1,500 a lesson. And we offer it free to anybody that would like to sign up. Once again, all you have to do is go to commercecasino.com and sign up. We do the classes on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and the professor is Roger Rod. He's a comedian that puts a funny twist onto the actual classes. So it's very entertaining, 2 or 3 hours, and it'll get you started.
You know how to get a professional poker player off your front door?
How do you get it?
You pay for the pizza. I mean, it's the only joke I know.
That's a good one. Maybe that's why we do the home game here. We'll bring the pizza to the table, and then they don't have to leave.
Right. By the way, when everyone thinks about casinos, they think about low-price food. You get deals on food here?
Oh yeah, we serve we actually serve 5,500 meals a day here. We have 5 restaurants, but our biggest restaurant we like to consider is the casino floor because we serve food right to the players at the table, so you can get discounted meals while you're playing at the table. But besides playing at the table, we have a couple other restaurants. We have an Arena Sports Bar and Grill, Steaks Steakhouse, and the Las Vegas Buffet for people that might want to come down and just visit the property that aren't sure if they're ready to gamble yet. So
are the food prices discounted from what you would normally expect to pay?
Oh yes, our Las Vegas buffet is very reasonable, and in our steaks restaurant we have specials that run from $8 a meal on up. So to get a nice steak sandwich for $8 in a fancy restaurant is well worth it.
The sports bar, tell me about that.
The sports bar is the Arena Sports Bar and Grill. You can watch all your favorite games. There's 55 high-def televisions in there, and you can get anything from appetizers up to a nice steak dinner.
The truth is, I've come here for lunch there, because it's a great place for lunch.
You know what? What happens, Alan, is we're perfectly located between downtown LA and Orange County. So we get a lot of people, a lot of lunch business where people are having their lunch meetings here at Commerce because they're halfway in between somebody that they have to meet with from Orange County or LA or vice versa. So they meet here in the middle. We're located right off the 5 freeway, so it's real quick to get here from pretty much anywhere in the Los Angeles area.
What about online poker? Will we see it legalized in California?
Well, my opinion on it is eventually someday I believe that we will. It would be exciting for the casino to be involved somehow with it. Internet poker has helped our business tremendously. What had happened is years ago when poker became popular on television and then also on the internet, is it taught people how to play the game online, and they felt comfortable coming to a brick and mortar casino such as ourselves. So in the future, probably would like to see it, but that's just my opinion.
Some of the casinos, especially the Indian casinos, are now involved in a campaign to get online casinos, online poker legalized in California, and under the federal law, that is legal. That can happen. Are you part of any of those groups?
You know what? Not that I'm aware of. The casino is, promotes wants to promote internet gaming if it's legalized. If it's legalized, and if we can get involved at some point, we would love to get involved, but only if it becomes legal.
Okay, the website, commercecasino.com.
commercecasino.com. You can get all the information there, whether you want to bring your home game here or you'd like to even come into the university, or information on our daily tournaments and upcoming events. Everything's there.
Thank you. John Griffo, we're at the Commerce Casino. I'm Alan Mendelson. This is Best Buys, Deals, and More on 790 KABC. Go to my website, alanbestbuys.com. Watch my TV show, Best Buys, Sunday morning, 8 a.m. on Channel 13. Thanks. We'll see you next week.